I'm recording. So we're going to go over the answers to the worksheet that was homework from Friday. So the worksheet that you had, there's actually two sides to it. One side was a multiplication division side, that's this side. And the other side, well, I printed on two sides, but maybe you printed as two separate sheets. And on this side, there is the addition subtraction side. Why don't I go over the answers for the addition subtraction side first? Actually, no, before we go over that, I want to know what answers you have for this addition and subtraction side. So right now, the video will stop at points and ask you questions. Okay, so now let's go over the answers for the addition and subtraction side. So I'm going to put up the answers because I've already done this. I already went over the first 5 questions on this, so I'm going to start with, I guess you can say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll go on to the other parts. So here are the answers for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I did. Maybe I can just move the paper down in a second. But so number 6 was 122.8. If you add it all up on a calculator, the answers I had in a calculator was 122.7682. Since this 27.5 is one digit after a decimal point, that's why I underlined at 7. I want to round to that digit after decimal point. After that, 7's a 6, so it rounds up. That 7 rounds up to 8. Next one. This is what the calculator says. Because the first number is 3 places after a decimal point, and the next one is 4, I want to round the answer to a third place. Since that's a 7 there, after that is a 6, it rounds up to 608 after the decimal point. This one here, calculator answer, 1 place after decimal point, round to that place after decimal point. After the 3 is another 3, so I will cut that off to just 15.3. Next one, here's the calculator answer, round to the third place after decimal point. That 5 rounds up to 6. Number 10, calculator answer, 2 places after decimal point, because that 9.41 is 2 places after decimal point. Round to the second place. After 4 is a 3, so we just cut it off, 56.94. That's number 10. Here's the answers for 11 through 15. Question number 11. Let's see if I can make that a little brighter. Question number 11. The answer was 5.6. So 5.6, 1 place after decimal point. Number 12, 103.59, 2 places after decimal point. 13, 24.503, 3 places after decimal point. Number 14, 138.698, because it's 3 places after decimal point. That first and the last number are 3 places after decimal point. Question number 15, it's 9.3 because 2.7 is only 1 place after decimal point. I need to round to 1 place after decimal point. Here's the answers for 16 to 20. 16 to 20. 16, 34.2. 1 place after decimal point, because 87.7 is 1 place after decimal point. Number 17, 80.84, which is 2 places after decimal point, because of the 6.68 is 2 places after decimal point. Number 18, I only want to round to 1 place after decimal point, 38.3. Number 19, I'll round to 2 places after decimal point. And since after 1 is a 9, this one will round up to 9.92. Number 20, 2 places after decimal point, 6.678 rounds up to 6.68. Okay, so those are the answers for the addition and subtraction side. Now let's go over the answers for the multiplication division side. Here are the questions again. Now I'm going to pause for a bit because you'll be answering questions about the multiplication division sign. Okay, let's go over the answers. I already went over the first 5, so we're going to start with question number 6. Starting with question number 6. Let me see if I can make this thing brighter. I don't know if that made it brighter or worse, better or worse. I don't know. Okay, so question number 6 on here. So here's the answer is 4,000 or 4 times 10 to the minus 3. If I'm multiplying the calculator, the one in blue, the 4,358.4, or all these numbers in blue is what I get in a calculator. Since in question number 6 that 100 is 1 sig fig, I need to round this to 1 significant figure, or 400, or if you want scientific notation, 4 times 10 to the third. Both of them are correct. It's not that one is better than the other. They are both 1 sig fig. In question number 7, I need to round this thing to 4 significant figure because, well, actually both numbers are 4 sig figs. So rounding this to 4 sig figs, the first 4 digits, 44.66. Next one, because 60 is 1 sig fig, I only want 1 digit, 1 number, just 4. Question number 9, I want to round question number 9 to 2 significant figures, 2 digits. 35.9 rounds up to 36 because after a 5 is a 9, so it rounds up to 36. Next one, I only want 1 digit, 0.2. That's it. Question number 11. 11 through 15. 11 through 15, again, the blue numbers are what the calculator says. That's not the final answer. In question number 11, because 0.008 is 1 significant figure, rounding that to 1 digit is 0.7. Question number 12, rounding this number to 1 significant figure. Well, the first digit's a 1, after that's a 5, so it rounds up to 20. 3,000 divided by 36.96 is that number. 1 significant figure is 80. Or 8 times 10 to the 1. Again, scientific notation or regular, they're both 1 sig fig either way. Number 14, 3 significant figures there. Round this to 3 digits. 117.6 rounds up to 118. Question number 15, 2 significant figures because 29 is 2 sig figs. That rounds to 2,400 or 2.4 times 10 to the third. They are both correct. 16 through 20. Okay, so question number 16. Again, blue ones, calculator answer, 1 sig fig, 5.25 rounds to 5. 2 significant figures, that'll just be 2.7. 1 significant figure, because of that 7, this rounds to 30,000, or 3 times 10 to the fourth. Some of you might think, well, the 4, after the 4 is a 9, so that rounds up to a 5. And therefore, this should be, if that's a 5, then this should be 40,000. No, we just look at the very, very next digit. Doesn't matter if this is 34,999.99999. The very, very next digit after 3 is a 4, so I cut it off. The rules are if the very next digit is 5 and up, I round up, but since the very next digit's 4 or less, I just cut it off. Question number 19. 1 sig fig, this rounds to 70. Number 20, 2 sig fig because of the 4,800. Well, the first number is a 2. After that, this rounds up to a 4, rounds up to, oh, did I do that wrong? Then that rounds up to a 5. Yeah, so that would be a 5 or 2.5. Let me just change that now. I'm correcting myself. 25 million or 2.5 times 10 to the 6. Okay, so that's it for that worksheet.